Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for standing by. Welcome to the Floyd Mayweather conference call. At this time, all participants are in a listen-only mode. Later, there will be an opportunity for questions and comments. Instructions will be given at that time. As a reminder, this conference call is being recorded. I would now like to turn the conference call over to Kelly Swanson. Kelly, please go ahead.
Thank you, operator. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. Before I introduce the participants, I'd like everybody to know that we have close to 200 people on this call, and we ask you to be mindful of your questions so we can get as many questions in as we can within the allotted time that Mr. Mayweather has given us. Today on the call, we have none other than the greatest fighter on the earth, Floyd Mayweather, 11-time world champion, joined by pardon me?
Well, you know, that's not my, you know, that's not what they call me.
What is it? The TBE.
Okay,
TBE,
that's what it is.
Floyd Mayweather, 11-time world champion.
We can rock and roll now.
My chance. And Leonard Ellaby, CEO, Mayweather Promotions. Leonard, please start with the introductions. Thank you.
Thank you for everyone for joining us on the call. Sorry for the delay today. We'll jump right into this. Without further ado, none other than Floyd Mayweather himself.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? I want to thank Leonard. I want to thank Kelly. I want to thank my team. I want to thank all the media from around the world that's been covering this fight. I want to thank everyone to say that you guys been doing a great job, and I appreciate you as well as my team.
Okay, operator, let's open up for questions, please.
Thank you. If you would like to ask a question or have a comment, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. The question in the order it was received. Once again, if you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad now. Once again, if you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. This will place your question in the order it was received. And our first question comes from Tim Dahlberg with the Associated Press.
Hey, Floyd, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Pretty good. Hey, that thing on SportsCenter the other night when you were talking about your place in boxing history, you said you thought you were greater than Muhammad Ali. Can you expand on your reasons why you feel that way? The other thing on the SportsCenter is this. I feel like, I just feel like, like I said before, I take my hat up to and then acknowledge all the past champions. I think Ali he's a legend, and I respect Ali like I respect any other champion. And I just feel like I didn't get to sport my whole life. I didn't get to sport 30-some years. I feel like, I've done just as much in the sport as Ali did. There's no disrespect to him. I just feel like, when we just really look at it, Ali doesn't have, one weight class, which is heavyweight, but he stood for a good cause. He stood for a hell of a cause in his era. And, I think that, it's hard, for a guy, to be me, myself, still sharp, still very, very sharp at the age of 38. Still going strong at the age of 38. And and it's more like, there's no disrespect to Ali. Like I said before, I just feel like, I'm the best at what I feel like I'm the best, from how he called himself the greatest, I call myself TBE. And I feel like, and it's crazy that I feel, I'm pretty sure that I would get criticized for what I said, but I can care less, I can care less about the backlash. I believe what I believe is like he probably got criticized at one particular time when he said that he was the greatest. He felt like he was better than Sugar Ray Robinson. So, the list goes on and on. I'm pretty sure it's going to be another fighter that's going to come along today. He's better than Floyd Mayweather, and he's going to get criticized.
Our next question comes from Andreas Hell with The Ring Magazine.
Hey, Floyd, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. I wanted to ask you, with all the talk that Freddie Roach has done, do you think that Manny Pacquiao believes anything that Freddie is saying?
when it comes to this bad guy and all this other stuff? Or do you think he's just, kind of blowing smoke?
I mean, the thing is this, what I come to realize, which was a brilliant, I had a brilliant game plan. I'm saying a brilliant game plan to get to where I'm at in my career. You have a brilliant game plan. But to answer that question about Freddie Roach, I'm not going to speak negative about Freddie Roach. I don't have to at all. I mean, if I say something about the guy, then they're going to be like, Floyd is picking on a guy who's not 100% healthy. Okay? Then if I comment on some of the stuff he said, he's trying to make, then he's making this basically, basically a God and devil type thing. So the best way to handle a situation like that is not to say nothing at all if you don't have nothing positive to say. I mean, and he don't have to get in there and fight. So when it comes down to it, it's up to the two fighters. He's entitled to say what he want to say, but the fighter is not speaking like that. So I can care less because it comes down to the two fighters. And and I wish Freddie Roach nothing but the best. I don't have nothing negative to say about him. I'm truly blessed to be where I'm at, and I'm thankful to be where I'm at.
One other question, Floyd. The magnitude of this fight, I know you treat it like just another fight, but what about your team, and how has your team dealt with the pressure of such a big fight that's looking to bring in so much money and so many eyeballs to the sport?
I'm just happy, like I said before. A little bit of everything got me to this point. A little bit of everything. Everybody played a major key. My team is, I try to keep my team grounded. I try to keep them grounded. Because once you get to a point, I mean, but a little bit of everything plays a major key. As far as, people talk about the money, that plays a major key. Facing history plays a major key. Performing good plays a major key. So everything plays a major key. I try to keep my team grounded and try to keep them focused and tell them that just try to teach them every day how to go out there and fish for themselves. That's the only thing I try to teach my team, and try to tell them to stay positive. And what I try to do is keep a positive environment around myself, which keeps me comfortable and happy.
Well, last question. You also talk about the magnitude of the fight. Are you excited at any point in this fight? I know you say you treat this like a job, but are you excited to finally get in the ring and have this fight happen?
I'm not. It's just like I said before. I'm not really like going crazy. It's just a fight to me, I mean, and I have to look at it. I mean, I know it's the biggest fight in boxing history, but I can't approach it like that because I'm not going to put, I'm never going to put any unnecessary pressure on myself. So, I like to approach the fight like, like he's a fighter that's, extremely talented. He's a very good fighter also. And my thing is just to, be Floyd Mayweather. People ask, how is this fight going to be fought? I can't say. Like I said before, I'm no psychic. I cannot predict the future. But, like I said before, I will be at my best, May 2nd.
And our next question comes from Bob Bellin with USA Today.
Hey, Floyd, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Bob?
Not too bad. Hey, listen, if you believe Bob Arum, this fight might not happen. That there's issues with tickets, there's the contract has not been signed, whatever. Do you know anything about that?
My job is, when it comes to that business side, it's for Leonard Ellerby. I don't try to worry about tickets. I try to worry about the guy that's in front of me, which is going to be, Manny Pacquiao. That's my whole focus. If tickets is something I don't really deal with.
Our next question comes from Kevin Mitchell with The Guardian.
Hi, Floyd.
Hey, how you doing, Kevin?
I'm good. Have you trained harder for any previous fight than you have for this one? And would that be down to your respect for Manny, or the fact that you need to work a bit harder the older you get?
When you're trying to perform, basically when you're at this level, you always want to perform extremely well. So you don't want to overtrain. You want to train to where you're completely ready to go out there and be at just over 100%. So as far as just training camp, I've trained extremely hard. I believe, and we'll just see how everything plays out.
I'm hearing reports, Floyd, that you're looking stronger and fitter than ever.
Well, some people say they say that every day. I'm actually heading to the boxing gym right now as we speak. But hopefully I am. We'll just have to see. That's why I'm at this level, or at the pinnacle of my career, because I've been pushing myself for so long and working so hard.
I know you don't like to look past your fights. Can I just ask you about Amir Khan? Is he still in your plans?
Yeah, my focus right now is on the guy that's in front of me. My last fight is in September, and I can't say who I'm going to fight in September. But like I said, I don't ever want to overlook anyone. So I believe in taking one fight at a time. As of right now, Manny Pacquiao is the guy that's in front of me, and that's my focus.
Our next question comes from Mike Woods with Sweet Science.
Hey, Floyd, thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. My question is regarding Manny Pacquiao has said he thinks it's Floyd's time to lose, and he's almost implying that it's maybe God is on his side. And I'm wondering how you think if God actually does care who wins prize fights.
No disrespect, but that's a rhetorical question. So, you can ask me another question, but that's a rhetorical question. Please.
All right. Another question.
I truly believe God loves us all. The people that's on this phone, every writer, every fighter, every athlete that goes out there and compete. I feel that God loves us all. And once again, this is not like I said before. I'm a fighter. What I do, I'm a professional prize fighter, and I believe in God, and I love God, and I don't think God takes sides. I don't think he takes sides.
A lot of stuff gets reported in the course of the 6 weeks leading up to this. We don't always get a chance to ask you yourself, so I want to give you the opportunity. Is there anything that was reported that you want to clear up, that you want to actually say, no, that isn't true, you guys got it wrong?
No, nothing at all. Because once my career is over, that's when I'm going to read. I'm going to read everything anyway, that all the articles that people, has written. I try, when I come home I leave boxing at the boxing gym. When I go to the gym or when I go to train, I work. I dedicate myself to my craft when I come home, and I'm not on the computer. I'm not looking at myself. I'm not buying magazine covers with me on the cover. I'm not on the computer. Looking up articles. I can care less about all that. My job is to go out there, perform, and be at my best, and just be the best that I can be in the sport of boxing.